Alright, welcome to another stream of Neon and Based.
I changed mine to based synthwave.
Ah, yeah.
Although this is kind of like epic sounding as well.
Yeah.
Oh, did you tell Discord we were streaming?
Yeah, I said we're gonna go live in a few.
Alrighty. It has been a few, hasn't
I guess I should be pasting the link into chat.
it? Yeah. We're so inconsistent, so it helps, I guess, if people are able to...
I'll throw the Rumble in there too, because we are on Rumble. Even if no one... I don't know, not that no one watches, no one says anything.
Man, so funny. After using my tiny controller for a while, this feels so big in comparison. I was like, whoa, controllers used to be big, huh?
They still are. Okay. And then let me pop the game up for you.
Alright.
Gotta say, I love this game. It's super neat.
Yeah. And now I gotta learn how to play it.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Alright, so let's see. That is jump. Oh, that's weird. Don't like. And, how do I shoot?
The right joystick, you just point it wherever you want it to shoot.
Oh, so it's pointing. Got it.
And, you don't need to...
And I don't need any of these buttons.
X is swapping weapons, and then left trigger is dodge.
Gotcha.
And then,
Alright.
obviously A is, interacting with stuff. But, yeah.
Whoop.
Do you have enough,
Do I have enough what?
points to buy an upgrade from that guy?
Let's see. Yeah, we do. So what would you like?
Oh, is that a 0, not an 8?
Yeah.
Oh. Last stream I was like, oh, 38, 48, yeah. Interesting. Okay. What's the one to the left?
Marathon Man, your dash ability recharge is decreased. Dash more.
I would bet that that's good.
Keep the change.
And then what's the one on the right? That's the Home Alone
And then
reference,
this
right?
is World War Now. You can carry 2 additional weapons.
Two right out of the gate is kind of cool. I don't know how... I mean, I think that might be too advanced for you at this very moment to, worry about swapping between all these weapons.
Oh yeah.
So, why don't you get the dash increase? Because that seems to be the most... Yeah.
Say no more.
Because the dodge has a long cooldown, so shortening that is probably pretty valuable. I wish they'd tell you exactly what the...
Yeah. I guess because you have to shoot by moving the stick, they wouldn't be able to, put your jump on any of these buttons. It is very different, but I can see how it works.
Yeah, it'll take some getting used to, but it's just a better control scheme to use the triggers for the most done things. Because in general, you can use these fingers faster than your thumb.
Yeah. I'm just so used to shooting being the trigger.
Yeah. Man, fucking music is so good. You ready to blast some globo homos.
You bet.
So left trigger, yeah.
Whoops.
He did in style though, so
Oh, that's still a robot.
yeah.
I thought it turned into a person.
It's okay.
Keep in mind, guys, I never went through the tutorial, so
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not like it matters if you die. We're not playing on the super sweaty mode.
Super sweaty mode.
Yeah. I feel like that like term just got like invented while I wasn't paying attention. It's like a
Just snuck up on you.
it's like a Zoomer term, but I feel like it's been around for a long time now. It's like if you're a real tryhard to the point where you're sweating while you're playing like a video game. When I first heard it, I assumed it was like someone who's too poor to afford air conditioning. I wonder how they got the inspiration for having like super sick music in the game. There's still more guys that spawn behind you. Maybe they, while they were working on the game, they just like listened to a bunch of like new retro wave, and they were like, "We got to do this."
Yeah. I think that's accurate.
Add ammo.
Oh, you can how do I...
X.
Scavenger for enemies. I have to go all the way back. So, how was your day?
It was okay. I did a lot. Not a lot. I guess a lot. I don't know. I finished a chapter yesterday, so I feel accomplished, but I've done basically nothing super valuable today. I read over the chapter because I want to read it over before I send it to you or John, or actually I would be sending you like a older chapter, I guess.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time I want to shoot, I just instinctively go for the trigger instead.
Mm. Dodge. Nice. Oh, that is so much faster. The dodge cooldown upgrade, so worth it.
What is in here?
That's incredibly fast. Just YOLOing. Nice. Very stylish. Boom, ba, ba, wow, wow. Man, just grooving out to this music.
Mm-hmm.
Room cleared, -4 social credit score.
And this just leads me back, or?
I think you can like choose other portals on the map to like speed up your navigation. We just haven't gotten like far enough into exploring an area for that to be relevant, but I'm sure it is. Very convenient.
I guess so. Not a fan of these random bounce pads. Especially because, like... Ah.
They should have given you like a Han Solo blaster. I guess the basic pistol isn't supposed to be super cool, but... I mean, it's pretty easy to recognize when you have the basic one out because that blue thing on the top. So I guess it doesn't need a super unique profile, but... I think the default blaster should have a semi-satisfying sound. It's not bad, but... Because you're going to be using it, the majority of your playtime is going to be basic pistol. But you want, like, the other guns to have a cooler sound, right? But... Well, I guess you can't hear much over the music. Oh, I didn't even... I'm spectating and he snuck up on me, too.
It's not.
I forgot to record my, forgot to record my fast.
I'm just hitting up. Why is it going to the side all the time?
When did I...
Well, I guess there's really no need for the money.
Oh, it was I got a 21-hour fast on Tuesday. So then, what was yesterday?
I need the game to stop like
Yeah,
glitching out on me.
it's 'cause you're
when
low
I'm
health.
reading.
Unfortunately. It's like a consumable weapon.
Yeah.
What was the bracelet thing?
Companions.
Oh, that's great. Hey, it's David Myers, the very generous benefactor. That was such a nice gift.
Yeah, we picked it up yesterday.
Yeah, we're gonna supercharge our sticker crafting operations. Oh, you're gonna want that health to stop the screen shake.
Yeah. I was saying that we should have you like request a sticker for me to make, or the next sticker.
Oh yeah, why don't you choose the next
Send
sticker
it to you.
design? We'll send you a bunch of free stickers. They've got to be like pretty cheap to mail too, because it's just like.
Yeah, I can literally mail them in an envelope.
That was.
I don't know how you are not like distracted by those backgrounds, but I am super distracted by them. It's it's like little bugs flying at me all the time.
Oh, the cars?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? As a spectator, I'm more distracted by the background.
Yeah, you were saying that you weren't
Yeah.
distracted by it when you were playing, but I'm definitely distracted by it.
Now I can see what you mean by the background being distracting, but I literally, like, until you mentioned the background, I kind of was like, yeah, it's just like a big building. But now the pink background building, or the orange and pink background building, you totally shouldn't look at while you're playing. That now is like the more blue ones don't distract me as much,
Yes,
which is weird
because
because
they're softer colors.
yeah, it's weird because your character is like a blue. But it should come with a pen to draw carbon copies of your line art too. Oh.
Nice.
I was thinking about how Trisha's always complaining how her hands hurt, and then watching her cut those stickers by hand. Yeah. I gotta do more for Trisha's hands.
It hasn't been hurting that much.
Yeah.
It's been a lot better now that I work in an actual desk, actually. I don't know what happened.
He drops a thing, and then it does little like explosion effect along the ground.
No, I think, visually, this guy can chill out with all of the glitch effects. It gets to be a bit much.
There's some games where when your health gets low, you might as well just die because the low health screen effect is so bad. This game is the least offensive of screen effects that fuck you up. Some games are bad where they put the vignette in there and they have the pulsing heart filter over the whole screen where it's like red and there's like veins and stuff, and it's like,
yeah, and that combined with the fact that it has super distracting backgrounds is really what gets me. It's like I have to worry about that and these like super small distracting cars flying over my head. That music, though. Music never quits. Damn. That's not good. How they have it set up.
was it yesterday I got... Oh no, it wasn't yesterday, I guess. I don't know what I fasted yesterday.
I don't know.
Oh, that's why it's fucked up. It's because I fasted the entire 24 hours of Wednesday. I never broke my fast Wednesday. That's why I'm confused. Because there aren't... So I fasted Tuesday, 21 hours, but then I fasted the entire 24-hour period of Wednesday.
You didn't eat at all yesterday?
No. I did. I ate at 5 a.m. And then I broke my fast at the 30-hour mark. I think I was 11 or something. It also does t-shirts and custom letter. That's very cool. There's a reason it comes blank. They expect people to decorate it. That's a cool idea.
Huh.
Make it a burning star device.
Yeah, I don't know about the t-shirt thing. Just because, like, my experience doing my own t-shirts in the past have gone poorly. Just in the sense that they're just terrible quality. But, I don't know. Maybe I was just doing them wrong.
I'd like to make custom t-shirts for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I could find, like, nice, like, pre-shrunk cotton, like, that looks good, and then just start making shirts for myself. And then I could just, like, have shirts.
Yeah, you could just have shirts. I mean, you can definitely just buy the blank t-shirts and then print a design on it.
Yeah, and like the artist for my first book, he only wanted me to use the design for like just a book cover, but like Neutron Bore, I don't think he cares what I use it for. He never like gave it with that stipulation, and the artist for my second book, I don't think he cares either. So I could totally make like a Treading Water shirt. A Slayer in the Wide Valley shirt would be sick. What if I got like, you know how the mountain shirts are like that model kind of tie-dye effect? What if I just got like a green and something color shirt and just like put the cover of Slayer in the Wide Valley on it?
Whoa, what was that? Did I fall
Oh, now you're in here. Locked in.
Yeah, I guess so.
Could you pause? Let's see. I'm just curious if this QR code works. It did seem to, yeah, I think we'll wait until the room is cleared.
Man.
Big earnings. Alright, let me see if that QR code works. Unpause and go to the QR code.
What QR code?
It's at the top. Right there. Well, just like stand on the side so I can see it. It probably won't work. The phone recognizes it as a QR code and is just like saying it can't read it.
I mean, I can imagine why. We have like a glitching out screen here.
Oh, that's true. I didn't really think about that.
Not even that little.
I don't think it's a real QR code.
I don't think so either.
But the phone agrees with me that it's close enough to a real QR code.
I just get health. Where'd it go? Ah. And over here. So I guess all these rooms are just kind of randomly generated. Kill a bunch of robots, collect things, and whatnot. Hey, I can get a Viking helmet. Hey,
What does it do?
why did they fucking allow these guys to attack you while you're shopping?
It's a commentary on capitalism.
You scare civilization. Enemies drop more coins. Makes sense.
Gunvid 19. Maybe you should get the armor. Oh, Joan of Arc.
Nice.
Her holy aura destroys projectiles around you. Hit right bumper.
Right bumper?
Okay. So that is like an extra dodge to negate projectiles.
Mm.
So just remember you have that, I guess. Anyway, like I said, you don't have to film an unboxing. The object itself should lead to videos. I read that before. I don't know if I read it out loud, but that's very true because could make a funny video where you make like a custom t-shirt for something that like would never have an actual t-shirt, and then be like, I will sell this shirt.
I will sell the shirt if we get 1 million likes.
Quantity 1, like you do a well, I guess Zoids is more popular than I realized. What's something that like just doesn't have, or just like a complete orphan, like Big O or something like that, like like Lost Universe. If you do another Lost, yeah, do a Lost Universe thing where you edit the dogs onto the picture.
I guess you never want to max out health, so.
Never want to max out? No, we could totally get the health upgrade. Okay.
It's fine.
Iron-on lettering or art. I used to, in high school, I had all the Winnie the Pooh characters drinking beer.
I did the iron-on thing. It would fall apart immediately in the wash.
Yeah, I think I did too.
But then again, like, a lot of the t-shirt places that you go to these days to have custom t-shirts printed for you, that's exactly what they do, but they charge you a lot more for it, and then it falls apart immediately. And I hate that with a passion. It's actually part of the reason why I stopped selling on Teespring. Originally I had a Teespring store set up, but Teespring is really, really bad quality stuff. And I didn't want to sell on there anymore. Especially when, like, you're giving away the profit to something that you could make better on your own. Oof.
You can use it with the actual cry-cut sheets? Pre-cut sheets? Cry-cut sheets? Which are expensive, or the mats. You can use anything, including your current sticker media. There are 2 for production time saving. I do desperately need someone to make a subscribe sticker for a Canadian streamer I follow, but I doubt I would have a way of getting it to her without her help. I usually send her stuff through Throne. It's for the bottom of her
Actually,
coffee
like,
mug.
turn the volume down a bit, because I can't even hear you when you're reading out chat.
Okay.
Granted, sick synthwave, but, rather...
I feel like 1 notch higher.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be, like,
Yeah.
unnoticeable. I just would like to know what it's...
Is Throne a service I just don't know, or...
Do I know about Throne? No.
Or is that a typo? I'm trying to think, like... It could be phone.
You're thinking about, like, different ways it could be a typo.
Someone
Phone.
had rhyming typos. I can't remember if it was David or someone else. Yes, Throne lets people send you stuff to your house. Oh, okay. So like instead of a PO box, that's probably a great service. Like with all the
It's super interesting, yeah.
yeah little like I still would rather a PO box.
Of course.
It's like or use Throne to send it to a PO box. Extra paranoid. With a lot of those services, it's probably not that hard to just call them up and be like, hey, I wanted to change my address to this new address. And then be like, hey, what was the address that it's set to now? And they'll be like, oh, it's this one. It's like, okay, nice. Let me go murder them.
Yeah, right.
I don't think they're like, there's a good chance they're not like a Fort Knox of data, so. The bubble gun.
Looks otherwise known as the girlfriend gun. Clear out some rooms over here. Is that guy still alive? Which one's this? Nice. Uncleared. Alright, making progress.
They charge the fan a fee for the privacy service, but it is safe. I sent you a direct message with the link if you want to check it out. It's interesting. Couldn't you just send? Couldn't you send the sticker?
Just trying to land on the platform.
You could probably just send the sticker through.
Yes, you will. What's up?
Cool, this game. Sorry, I can't stay. I'm working on some Monk ASMR.
Oh yeah, it makes sense.
What the fuck?
What, you've never seen that before?
No.
I've seen a shitload of like Templar ASMR type stuff, but Monk. What are those super like long video titles where it's like monks chanting in the cathedral?
Oh yeah,
or
like
stuff like that.
playlist for a 19th century villain plotting revenge against their enemies. Then the sequel, 19th century playlist for 19th century villain who successfully got revenge against their enemies.
Yeah, the super long video title story. Like,
Yeah, those are fun.
ASMR playlist things.
Well, happy to hear from you, even for a moment, Mr. Yeshua. Well, just some prayers for 20 minutes. Okay. When I was writing, like, a pirate story, I tracked down, like, ship sound effects. And I found one that was, like, super good. And it was just, like, creaking ship and, like, ocean waves and stuff. A lot of them were like they're trying too hard. They're like adding like birds and like stuff falling on the ship and stuff, and it's like super loud. And it's like, nah, I'm on a nice pirate ship. Nobody drops stuff on my pirate ship. while the captain is writing. He'll come out there and murder you.
Man, why do so many bullets miss all the time?
Could be because you suck at aiming.
I mean, like, I'm pointing
No,
the same direction.
No, I mean, you saw me play. Obviously, I missed a lot. It's kind of hard to figure out exactly.
I think
where
that
to
they
shoot.
have like some sort of like variation.
Yeah, like a bullet spread pattern.
Yeah. It just doesn't seem like the type of game to have that, so it's a little bit confusing.
I think part of it is because no matter how good you get, you'll still see this cool laser effect of you spraying a bunch of bullets at stuff. I think that's kind of the idea. It's like, even if someone's really good, they can't be efficient with their bullets, which makes it cooler to watch. For you and the viewer, I suppose. She won't do the Etsy option because Etsy is allowed to see her true name through some quirk, and sometimes they write it out on the gift. Yeah. I don't know. I thought about writing under a pen name and like kind of the freedom that gives you, but
in the end, I also like thought about that at one point, but in the end, it's just kind of putting less books on your total resume because it's less that you can list.
yeah, and like, I don't know. I'm an author. Authors put their name at the bottom of the book, you know.
Yeah.
So. Some people do it because they're ashamed of being a YouTuber or being like a content creator. And it's just like, I don't know. It's just, I get it that like, you know, a lot of people want to be a streamer or something, and like, it's cringy or something to see someone try and fail at something, but I don't know. I think it's so weird that people are, I mean, I've seen it a lot where people are like insecure with like stuff they want or stuff they're like, oh, jump. See the ground? He's shooting stuff at the ground.
That's tricky.
Yeah, I'm curious if David Myers is like, wait, what monk ASMR? You can't just drop that and leave. I'm curious if he does a bunch of like based ASMR.
I'm sure he does.
Templar sharpening his sword in his study before he goes to slay some Saracens.
You ever see his Reaper review?
No.
He did a very short one on
That-
YouTube.
We watched the unboxing, right, where you open the golden thing.
Oh, I think that was a...
Whoa.
Yeah.
I thought that was.
But, like, he's all dressed up in, like, knight uniform
okay.
and whatnot. It's very appropriate, you know,
Oh, I
for
bet-
reviewing.
I bet he'd find it funny that girls react
Ah.
action to your Crusader outfit. That's been
Oh,
a long
yeah,
time.
right. She seemed so
Oh,
betrayed.
my God, there's just
Like, visibly, her mouth was wide open.
there was like this.
Staring at me.
There was this girl. You could just look at her and know she's like a fucking problem. She had like short.
She was with a Star Wars table
Yeah.
to whet your appetite for this girl.
She's at a Star Wars table. She had short hair that was like kind of spiked, and it was like sort of dyed, and she's like the Sith Lord or
Yeah,
whatever.
she's playing like a Sith or something.
And then someone's like, someone's like, oh, how do you like do lightsaber stuff? Or I don't know what they ask, but then she starts doing her like kata with a lightsaber, and like, I know, like, you know, that's the whole thing. She's like there to do the thing, but it was so so cringy. I don't know. I could not help but cringe. I'm not going to make a claim that it was cringe worthy, but I could not bear it. I got some armor.
That will be useful for someone like me.
And she, you could just, and I think she had a hat on, like the second day before she was in her outfit. She was, oh no, I think the first day I saw her with this hat. She had some hat that was like some fucking.
That actually managed to hit me. My goodness.
It was like some fucking pastel color, like with 3 stripes. So it's like some kind of I'm a problem flag. I want society to crumble
Get
kind
that
of.
flag away from me! I don't support you.
Yeah, whatever it was for, I don't like it.
I love that meme, by the way. It applies to so many things.
Yeah. Whatever weirdo shit she had a flag on for, get the fuck away from me. She isn't helping this time? I thought this was a co-op game. The other game was co-op. This is just, she's just playing now.
Yeah. Which is why I'm playing so badly.
Nah, I was playing bad. You're playing fine.
I don't even know, like...
I guess you're playing bad, but I was playing bad too, so it's fine.
Yeah, I don't know if there is actually an end to this level.
Oh, use that indoors. Ragnar Lothbrok. Oh!
Yeah.
Nice.
Join me.
So the shotgun bounces, so use it inside.
Yes.
Yeah, it rebounds. Or has a chance to or something. Yeah, it was bouncing a little bit. It's cool. Nice to see you again, Lord Voldemort.
Yeah, welcome.
You sure you're not the real Lord Voldemort?
What do I press to make Neptune help me again?
Right bumper.
No.
Oh, okay. See, every time you shoot, he is shooting an extra bullet.
Ah.
I was wondering how you were swapping to the pistol and firing so much. But no, he's just a passive boost of just like while you're firing, he's just also shooting.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Do I actually need anything? It's probably not, because I'm probably not going to make it to the end of the level.
Well, if you could buy something to help you make it there, maybe that'd be worth it. Avra Kedavra. You spelled it wrong. That's probably why it didn't work. Did that work? Are you dead? It's Avada Kedavra, not Avra Kedavra.
He was close.
Yeah. They sure went for a really weird, like, very distinctive look for Voldemort in the movies. I did not get that at all when I was, like, reading the book.
What were you imagining him to look like?
He was, like, mostly shapeless or whatever, so I guess I just imagined a guy in a cloak. I can't even remember it now. But I just remember seeing him in the movie and be like, what the fuck is that supposed to be? That's the guy?
Well, he's
And
supposed
then-
to look spooky.
And then everyone was like, oh no, he only looks like that because he's half-formed. He's gonna look normal in the next movie. And then they just stuck with that look. And I don't know if that was ever true, but that's awesome. Having that guy plus the regular pistol...
Yeah, he is very powerful. Is this the bubble gun?
No, that's the machine gun.
Useless.
This game's awesome.
Yeah, I do like it. Despite my little complaints.
Yeah, it's just like, this is... Yeah, I hate to annoy people like watching, but it's just like I'm bad at these kind of games, so...
Yeah. Relatable.
I'm having fun playing it and watching it, but I'm not very good at it. And I think sometimes people watch streamers because they're good at stuff, but then also sometimes people watch them because they're bad at stuff. Because it's also interesting when you see someone who's... Well, I don't know. I I mean, like, sometimes you watch a streamer who is bad, but determined to beat something, and you get to watch them improve, and there's something really satisfying about watching someone just, like, improve a skill.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But... Oh, damn.
Ah.
Not really. I always end up backseating when I watch them play puzzle games. I know when to shut up, though. Yeah, I mean... You should just, like, always backseat. I think if a puzzle game, if you already know the answer,
Oh.
then it's, like, interference. But if you don't know the answer, but you're just guessing...
Yeah, like, oh, maybe you should check over there or something.
Yeah.
Alright, what do we got?
I've gotten tired of Terraria streams because most of the streamers have way more gear than they need for the boss they're fighting. Oh, so it's not even like a challenge, like they're too good. It's always annoying when you see Dark Souls streamers who are like, they always cheese the certain bosses that they can cheese, and they only fight the ones they have to. And it's like, I get that you do this all the time, but like, you know, people are watching you to like watch you play, so it's like, come on, kind of. I always find it just kind of weird. Like when they play Dark Souls 2, they always like do the thing where they cheese the Dragon Rider, and it's like, I mean, that exploit is kind of put in there for someone who's really bad, not someone who like
Someone who really desperately needs a way to win.
not someone who like can't be fucked to like just kill the boss the normal way. And it's not like this is like some giant DPS check where like you need like the grind to beat him. I imagine it's like similar in Terraria where like there's over gearing themselves to the point where they can just obliterate the thing in like 2 hits, so you don't even see the real boss fight. You're just like someone just talking, and then yeah. Cheese is boring. I don't mind, like, cheese is kind of boring. It depends. I saw like
I
there
really
was
like discovering cheeses.
there was some Dark Souls streamer who was trying to do a challenge run where he cheesed every boss, and so part of like before each boss, the preparation was like looking up random YouTube videos of like boss cheeses, like with the chat recommending videos. And then just like skipping through videos and like trying to try out different cheeses just based on like watching the videos. That was kind of interesting, but I would say other than that one like stream I saw,
Usually
yeah.
it's boring.
Yeah, usually it's boring as shit.
Well, because they're like not playing it in the interesting way.
Yeah, it's like, can I beat this game entirely with like fist weapons? And then they get to a boss and they're like, I'm gonna make him fall off. It's like, cool.
Wow. Never thought about that move before. Truly innovative.
It's like, why don't you just open Cheat Engine and just like
Hit
click
win.
kill? Yeah. Why are you wasting my time like doing the whole like, I'm gonna make him fall off because I didn't say you couldn't use gravity and whips. It's like, okay, I guess.
He's immune to whip magic. So.
Or like someone will do like they'll do some like challenge run, and then they'll like keep on making it easier. They're like, oh yeah, also I lowered the health of the boss.
Oh yeah, I scaled her.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was like I saw some
all
challenge run that was like
fight, but I scaled her to my level.
it's all Millennia's, but they're scaled to my level, so they won't be too hard. It's like, wow, that's gay.
Maybe you're not that good then.
And then they're like, oh well, why don't you go out and do it? Yeah, it's like.
Oh, here we go.
Oh wow, you got him twice. That guy's Ragnar Lothbrok is pretty sweet. Nice. My question is, why are you playing platformers when neither of you are strong at them? Because this game itself seems super cool.
You can still like a game even if you're not good at it.
Yeah. Like, I enjoy playing this game, but I'm not, not good at it. I'm, like, naturally good at fighting games, but I'm not, I'm not, like, top tier at any fighting games. I just have, like, any fighting game I pick up, I do pretty good in. But I'm never gonna be, like, fucking people up in tournaments or something. Okay, looks like it died after. Oh, there's so much health. You're at 1.
I know.
But there's so much health.
No, that's right.
Nice.
Ah.
Also, this game is like super based, and it's just nice to see some people not afraid.
It's nice in general to see people making passion projects, as typical as that is to say. Yeah. It is genuinely something that I care about. You can tell this game had a lot of love put in it.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell it's a bunch of friends, like, fucking around writing pretty funny jokes about stuff that frustrates them, that frustrates me, and, like, I don't know. It's kind of just cozy to play a game that's, like, someone tried really hard to make this good. Even if it's not, even if it wasn't a super good game, it'd still be pleasant just to, like, play through something that someone worked really hard to make good. A lot of times when you consume stuff that's like mass media, they didn't really want it to be good. They didn't care if it was good. And then they're just like, if you don't like it, you're a Nazi. And then maybe there's some people on the project that cared, but then you read some of the writing or something, and it's like there's a typo or something like that's like really obvious. It's like, or some like lore inconsistency that just doesn't make any sense. Like, I remember playing Mass Effect 3, which was like a total shit show for a million reasons, but the lore just didn't make any sense at all. Like, one of the first shotguns you pick up, the description says they reduce the capacity in order to lower the weight of the shotgun. But it's like, in Mass Effect, every 100,000 rounds you have to reload. Technically, as far as ammo capacity goes. And then they overheat before that.
Wow.
That was it.
There was just one guy in that room.
That's what you get when it's randomly generated.
Yeah.
What's the A on the map?
Yeah, very randomly generated. I guess I get the allure of, behind a game designer point of view, of randomly generating something. But it does create some shitty exploring. Hey, person. Bonjour, et mademoiselle Nova. Yeah, very, very French name. Ahead of you lies the Eye, a transhumanist supercomputer and deadly killing machine at the same time. It mercilessly tracks down anyone who has dissenting thoughts. The only reason you and I could move out of here without being detected by it immediately is because I hacked into its tracking algorithms. I can't keep it blinded for long, though. You have to use this chance to get in there and destroy it. Alright.
Cool.
I'll do my best. Boss fight time, I guess. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So easy.
Oh god. Damn.
Halfway?
Yeah. That is a lot. That is a lot of things going around the room there. I can't. It's just very difficult to keep track of everything with your eyes.
I don't think anyone beat Labronia elements without cheating. The game has nearly 4 impossible speed challenges. I beat Labronia elements, but I cheated with Cheat Engine. I don't know what that game is. I'll look it up. Oh, we were having a debate before stream that was pretty funny.
I wouldn't call it a debate necessarily.
So I was posing the argument.
Were you?
But you don't even know what I was going to say. What are you talking about?
I'm already suspicious.
Trisha's like schizophrenic. She's like hearing the voices. So I was posing the argument that rain doesn't really matter for like it almost never matters as far as like your plans go. But my dad is one of those people who's like, oh, you know, like my brother is in town. He wants to get together with some friends tomorrow, and you know, it's like 10 o'clock, and the guy has like a baby, right? So he's like, oh, it's gonna be raining tomorrow, so you know, you should really go earlier in the day, like in the morning, you know, because it's gonna rain later. And my brother's like, well, I don't know, I'll like call him tomorrow and see. It's like, oh, you should really check tonight. And it's like, well, it's like, no, it's just like 10. And I was like making the argument, it's like, rain never matters. Basically never does rain affect your plans. 'Cause it's like snow, sure, but it's like, you could always just, it's like, oh, well, it's going to be raining while you drive. Like, oh, it's not a problem. It's like, well, I'll keep the roof on then, I guess. I don't have a convertible, obviously. You know, but I guess not obviously, but I don't. So. Hey, Aura Honeydew, we were just debating whether or not rain matters at all, as far as like your plans go. Fuck.
I was literally stuck between two things. So
Yeah.
it's just...
I guess you could have could you dodge through the enemy without getting hurt?
I guess I could have, but you know, the dodge is like kind of not where your brain goes to for most of the game.
Yeah, I know. I've been having trouble remembering that I can dodge.
I typically am relating my dodges to whenever I see a projectile.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't think rain matters. You could just drive places while it's raining, and nothing bad will happen to you. And like even like a hurricane is like, yeah, I don't know, whatever. And like I've driven in the worst driving conditions. I've like driven in a hurricane with my car snapped in half.
So like compared to that,
It just doesn't matter. It like, yeah, you slide a little bit, but it's like fucking whatever.
yeah, whatever. Are you serious?
I like rain. It feels great. You've got the right attitude. So you drive with your windows down when it's raining? I like rain too. When it's like not raining and then it's just like foggy out and humid, it is the worst weather. That is like the most fucked up weather is when it's humid and foggy, and it's already rained and didn't cool the temperature at all. It's just
yeah, I hate humidity.
It's just like pure sweat air. Hey Gabe, that's just Silent Hill. Silent Hill, I always imagined as being cold, not also humid. That would literally be hell, not purgatory, if Silent Hill was also humid. I got caught in hail once. I had to stop and hope. Completely blinding. Interesting. Like while driving, while walking, I've
been completely blinded by rain before.
Yeah, I've been completely no. I mean, you just windshield wipers and prayers.
Yeah, but when it's like pouring way too much, the windshield wipers just do nothing.
But then you just stop the windshield wipers and then you can see.
No, I stop the car and I wait for it to loosen up.
No, but listen, if you drive really fast, the water will just
Great advice.
It'll just splash over the top and you'll be fine. Listen.
Are you convinced now?
Listen,
guys?
Rain doesn't matter. It never stops anything, ever. My dad is like, oh, it'll be underwater. It's not. We don't live in Atlantis. We live in New Jersey. It's not it's just never. It is never the case. There is just. It doesn't fucking matter unless the only time it'll matter, right, is if Trisha is like a weather scientist and her uncle is like fucking Indiana Jones and he's gone to Egypt and he's come back with like a crocodile totem that's cursed. Then like a storm is following it. And then I'll have to go kill like a bad CGI crocodile from like a sci-fi original movie. Anyway, this led into our second debate, which was Trisha was like, "Oh yes, a crocodile, an animal known for spinning," and I was like, "I'll have you know, yes, a crocodile is known for spinning." And Trisha Big Dum Dum.
He felt the need to share this with the chat.
I did.
He's normally never right in arguments.
No. Hey, listen.
As you've already seen with the rain debate, he's normally never right.
Let me clarify some facts for you. Trisha's always wrong, and I'm always right. Especially in matters regarding rain and crocodiles, it would seem. It was also my brother was like also concurring with the idea that crocodiles do not spin. I will have you know the only thing crocodiles are known for is spinning.
No. He was concurring with the fact that it's not a well-known fact.
Oh yeah.
For crocodiles to spin.
But only for
because you were claiming that it was so obvious.
Only for foolish crocodile ignoramuses who know nothing of crocodiles. Can I make a poll in chat? Hit 1 in chat if you knew that crocodiles spin.
It's also a very specific.
Hey, listen, everybody knows this.
Time
everybody has seen the animal Deadliest Warrior.
Apart something.
No,
so
it's not. It's not a specific thing. That is what happens in a crocodile attack.
Fun.
Is they do the death roll.
Yeah, but they don't do it for fun.
They do it when they're killing something, but that's like...
Yeah, it's when they're eating something that's bigger.
What am I watching crocodiles go to the amusement park and have fun? I'm watching crocodiles eat stuff. What do I know about crocodile fun? Crocodile recreation? Is that my area of expertise? Crocodiles eat stuff, idiot.
I'm telling you. I'm explaining to you. It is a very specific thing that they do at a very specific...
Crocodiles do one thing, and that's eat people. Or things.
Eat people?
They eat stuff.
They eat birds. They eat fish. They eat it in one gulp.
I don't think crocodiles eat fish.
It's only when they're eating something that's bigger.
Yeah, but why would I watch a crocodile if it wasn't eating something?
If it's eating... Do you even listen to what I say when I talk to you?
Dude. Crocodiles eat the wildebeests.
Fish or birds or something that's small that they can eat in one gulp, they're not going to do the spinning move.
TBH, I don't think they eat fish. And I don't think I've seen them eat a bird. I've only seen them eat.
I've only seen them eat birds.
I've only seen crocodiles eat the wildebeest in that like wildebeest migration thing where all the wildebeest just wait for a while and they're like, something about this feels off, and there's all this like perfectly still crocodile in the water, and then they just start pushing each other into the water, and then there's just then all the crocodiles just devour like a shit ton of wildebeest, and then the rest of them just walk across because they're like, oh yeah, I guess there's no more danger. They already ate everything.
Wow.
Oh.
What? What's that? I perfectly timed it.
You got hit during the start of the second jump.
Ugh, stupid.
What the fuck was that?
They're so screwing me over on so many of these lives.
That was fucked up. I don't know how that happened.
I'm supposed to be invincible during the dodge. I don't know why.
Crocs have the same diet as dogs, by the way. Listen, my dog eats Scooby snacks. He does not devour wildebeests.
Crocs have the same diet as dogs. What are you talking about? Do crocodiles also eat vegetables?
Someone is in Florida. I knew Croc spin. Thank you, sir. Florida man.
Florida man is on your side.
Sounds like Adam has the first design for a t-shirt down. What a spinning crocodile. Hold on.
Spin to win.
I'm like behind on chat. Wait, oh no.
Oh no, you're gonna fuck me up. You've cursed me.
Okay. Oh, God.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. Thanks.
I'm sorry.
That's alright.
Yeah. I'll forgive you like or you'll forgive me like I forgive you for not knowing about crocodiles.
Yeah, because every girl knows about crocodiles.
Well, every person on this planet knows that crocodiles spin because everyone has seen The Deadliest Warrior, but for animals that like the Discovery Channel had. No, it was Animal Planet.
That on the TV, and I thought that's so lame. Why would I watch this? And I turned it off.
Sounds like a girl thing to do.
Well, because like it's cool when it's actual warriors, but like,
yeah, but
are we really debating what animal would win in a fucking?
We are.
It's stupid.
Listen, this is what men do.
You
now,
can literally just take both of them and put them in a room.
I don't think you're allowed to put that on Animal Planet. I think there's some ethical concerns with forcing a shark and a crocodile to fight.
Well, it's like, oh, which would win? A dog or a fucking meerkat?
Well, they can't put a dog against anything. That's not nice.
But it's like, it's so obvious all the time. It's hard to get invested in any of it.
Okay, what about a tiger versus a lion, huh?
Who the fuck cares?
I mean,
they're both giant
me
cats.
personally,
they probably kill each other.
I don't care that much. But this was before Deadliest Warrior came out. This was the best we had.
Oh no, this was the best we had?
Yeah, this is
all downhill from here?
Well, no, it was the best we had until Deadliest Warrior came out, and then Deadliest Warrior was like apeshit retarded with like a lot of decisions, but you know. Also, apparently they gender swapped Penguin, to like the fattest, ugliest feminist.
Yes.
They didn't even have to change anything about his character design. Just say it's a feminist, and that'll be the joke.
They tried to make Penguin sexy.
That's fucked up. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard.
It doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
What a fucking bizarre like character swap.
Yeah, it's confusing. I don't even know if I can blame social justice on that. It's just stupid. Someone has their penguin fetish satisfied now, though.
I'm okay with whatever woke step happens as long as the woke step isn't a replacement for actual story. Listen, that's a very cool and libertarian view, but I think as the world just erodes away your patience, you'll start to have a problem with it.
I've yet to see good stories in modern day that aren't just indie stories. Oh, my health is already full? Huh. That's unusual.
Speaking of verses, apparently Death Battle was revived via crowdfunding.
I saw that on Kickstarter. I was not exactly weeping when they decided to stop it, but
Yeah, it was never a good format for like a versus debate. It was always like,
let's
what's
make
the
these
flower?
two fandoms fight with each other.
It's always they just pick the wrong. Whoever they pick in a death battle is always the wrong answer.
Receive ammo every time you get hurt.
Probably not. Edelweiss. Huh. Wonder what that means. I always thought the Superman versus like Goku thing never made any sense. 'Cause I understand.
Nah, it doesn't really.
Like they have these random panels from like Superman comics where they're like, "Wow, you're as strong as like 10 planets," and it's
You
like,
know what confuses me? Sometimes they'll be like, oh, well, it doesn't make sense for the character to, like, want to kill him, so therefore the other guy wins. But it's like, it never makes sense for either of these characters to want to kill each other. It never makes sense for their characters to be put in a death battle. You think Toph would kill Gara? That's so stupid.
Also, wait, who won that? Was that Toph won?
Toph won, yeah.
But I'm not an expert, but couldn't Gara just go, "Send burial," and then after she was buried and couldn't do any like bending stuff, just go, "Send coffin," and then she dies? Because that's
yeah, that would be pretty solid.
I understand she can like stomp her foot and throw like a block at him or something, but what if he just and right at the start of the fight just goes, "Send burial"?
Yeah. I just feel like if you're gonna have the characters face off in a death battle in the first place, you can't then incorporate their personality into the death battle and decide that is like the deciding factor. It's very silly.
Oh, the original Edelweiss is the original show tune written and composed by Rodgers and Hammerstein from the 1959 musical Sound of Music. Interesting. They have a pic. It's named after that flower. I love Toph. I definitely liked her more than
She was a good character, for sure.
Yeah, I definitely liked her more than like Gara, but I don't really see her lethality. Just in all of Avatar, I don't think she really fucking like murdered somebody.
I mean, I get it that there are kids in a war, but it's like the whole crux of the fucking last episode is like, I don't want to kill anybody, which is kind of stupid because it kind of does feel like they've been like, even if it's unintentional, killing people this whole time.
Whereas like, but yeah, and I don't know, I feel like Gara is just harder. Like he's just a tougher guy. Like he would just murder her.
Yeah, he would definitely murder her.
He would just
He's murdered other people, for sure.
He would just
brutally.
Like I understand she controls sand, but she has to control sand with like these like somatic components of like gesticulating and stuff, and he doesn't. And when his like main move is restrain person and then crush them to death, it seems like kind of okay. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I mean like.
Spider behind you.
I could, my bullets don't fucking hit him. I could definitely believe that Toph would win if, you know, if you wanted to say, okay, she kills people now or whatever. But, you know.
Generally, when you do a death battle, you have to assume that the characters would act in, like, a murderous way.
Yes.
The thing is, though, like, he's like a ninja, you know? So, I mean, granted, none of the ninjas in Naruto are terribly stealthy, but, like, I guess there's an argument to be made where it's like, you know, he would sneak, and it's not that hard to avoid a blind person seeing you.
just like no good spot here. Yeah.
Damn.
It's just like a badly generated room.
Toph was a badass. May was the hot one. Is that like the geisha?
No, that was Suki. May was, wasn't she one of the villain girls?
Is that the,
Yeah.
Got your pressure points, bitch. Love the 1984 vibe of this game. Yeah, right? I think Toph won because she can bend metal. That literally wouldn't help anything.
Oh, May was Zuko's girlfriend, yeah.
Oh yeah, she was the hot one. I thought it was crazy. They have a scene where they're waking up in bed together towards the end of the series, and I was like, holy shit!
Really? I don't remember that.
Like she's tired and she's like, oh, you're awake, and it's like, oh, you sleepy together, and then he's like, yes,
16-year-olds, huh?
I must get my swords and have vengeance. Yeah, no, I don't think bending metal would really help.
It works pretty well for Magneto.
But I don't think that would really help, like, her kill Gara anymore. Because you could kill someone with a brick just as easily as you could a fucking piece of metal.
I mean, like, compared to killing someone with sand, I would assume metal works better.
If you're like building a building, I guess, but like I don't know. It's like
You think sand is better to kill somebody with?
I think it doesn't fucking matter. It's like, well, how Gara's using the sand is just sand burial, and then they're just covered in sand, and then the next thing he does, right, is he turns his hand upside down like that, and he goes like, sand coven, and then you just get crushed and you explode into censored blood. It's black. Then he pulls out his umbrella and then got him. But you know what I mean? It's like, what is Toph gonna do against just like a bunch of sand coming at her? And it's like,
I mean, bend it?
wow, maybe that's just like a guaranteed on this mission. Well, can she?
If you get far enough, you get a ghost person, but
can she bend sand out of the air? Does it have to be grounded?
No,
can
she can bend sand. She can sense any earth in the air, even if it's not on the ground.
Oh, can she?
Yes.
I thought...
That's how she deflects attacks at her when they're throwing rocks.
Oh, I thought she was sensing the initial stomp.
Yeah.
Okay.
She uses seismic sense to sense things that are connected to the Earth that are not Earth.
So, like, in the games, Gara can, like, punch the shit out of you. Like, he doesn't have to use the sand stuff, like in the fighting games. So if Gara isn't, like, completely inept, I feel like it would be kind of hard to avoid Gara just stabbing the shit out of her. I guess, but it's also like, so theoretically Gara's a ninja and would easily sneak up on a blind girl and stab her to death. But he's never sneaky. None of the characters are sneaky, so...
It doesn't... I mean, like, if she can sense him on the ground, though, you can't really sneak up to her.
But he just wouldn't...
Use the ground? Can you float?
He could probably just, like, walk on his chakra or some shit. You can walk... You can walk on water. Why not, like, just do that on the ground?
Do they do that in the show?
Like, that specific problem? No, but they walk on trees. Like, they can stand on, like, vertical surfaces. And that's considered, like, normal, so I don't know. I just don't think Toph is hard enough to fucking kill Gara.
But if we assume that she is, though.
No, I don't mean that she would, like, that she wouldn't, like, do something that would kill him. I just don't as a character that is as dangerous as he is, he seems like he would throw a knife at a little girl and not have a huge deal, like a huge problem with it.
Well, yeah.
Um,
But this is more so a calculation of how evil is he.
no, I'm probably explaining it wrong, but I just think like she wouldn't go for super optimal strategies that would lead to fatalities. It just feels like she would go for like half measures, but it's just kind of how the whole show is. Like the whole show of Avatar just kind of has people go for pretty suboptimal moves a lot of the time. Whereas like Naruto has a bit more lethality to it in like the earlier parts of it. Like everything has a little bit more gravity.
Yeah.
Sand is earth. Sand is earth. Yeah. I don't know. You always see them. I guess you do see them punch the earth out of the air. So. Oh, Voldemort's heading out. Well, it's been a pleasure having you. Guten Nacht. They did Zuko versus Todoroki.
I think one of the most frustrating things about Death Battle is that they have the shittiest matchups ever.
I think Goku versus Superman is kind of a shit matchup. Because I would just assume Goku would win. Anytime anyone has any degree of like martial skill, they beat the shit out of Superman for like several minutes in like any animated movie he's in. And like I don't know, I never see Superman do any real like get into the boss with like this little health.
Yep,
Fluggy wuggies. Will they let you leave
win.
or are you locked in here? Oh nice, okay, so maybe we can go get some health. What's that A on the map? Nothing important? I don't know.
I don't see anything. I think that's just the name of the portal.
Oh,
like,
okay.
oh, it's Portal A.
So can you take that portal and go back to the shop and then buy health?
Oh, is that where it's for?
Yeah, it's for zipping around the world. You could also explore more of the area to try and get more health from other enemies before hitting the boss. There's a gun down there. I don't know if you prefer your bubble gun. The bubble gun seems like it does like a lot of DPS, so.
Yeah.
Speaking of Toph, I still need to get Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, where she's a playable character.
Aha.
That game is pretty fun, but only if you're like fucking around with friends, you know. Toph had issues controlling sand, though. That's kind of interesting. It does seem like a bad matchup to have two people that control like the same element fight each other. But I don't know.
Okay, so there's no health here.
What does he got? Bosses drop more health, is that? Now, is that when you kill the boss enemy?
I assume.
Probably, right? It's not like we're not gonna.
What is this? Beard?
Bale's beard. We only have 52, so we can't buy anything else.
It happens. Alrighty. There we are. Oh god. Already out of ammo.
Remember you have that dodge. It's cool, boss.
I mean, not cool when you have to find him every single time.
Fair enough. But every time you go find
It's
him...
always randomly generated, so it's not like it's any quicker to get to him.
Yeah, but every time you die, you keep on racking up shit tons of points to upgrade stuff, so...
Not shit tons. I died a bunch of times, and I think I can just now barely afford the next upgrade for that dodge.
Yeah, assuming you want the upgrade for the dodge. There's other stuff, though, right?
What else do you want? Everything's locked, so, you know.
I mean...
Get more health, I guess.
Yeah, why not increase the health maximum, I suppose. It's, like, not super expensive, so... White pills are nice. Your maximum health is 4 right now? So, level 1 gets you double that? That's pretty nice. Yeah, that's fucking sick.
Alright. Well, I gotta go to the bathroom. I don't know if you wanted to pour it off.
Oh, sure. I gotta chat at midnight, so...
Oh. So, do you want to just end the stream?
Kinda, maybe. I do want to talk about crocodiles more, but...
Talk about all your sick crocodile facts, you know?
I only know one fact, and that's that they roll. And that's the only thing anyone knows about crocodiles.
Yeah, they roll over when they want to
Yeah.
bite off.
And Trisha was like, Trisha was drawing this distinction between, like, crocodiles and alligators. And I was like...
Yeah, I just pointed out that you, like, changed what you said.
Yeah, but, like, Trisha was drawing this differentiation between crocodiles and alligators. And I just thought it was funny because it's like, of all the distinctions, it's like, there are two animals in the, like, the category of crocodilian. There's alligators and then there's crocodiles. And it's like, if it was like dogs and I was like, German Shepherd, Chihuahua, same thing. Like, it would be like more reasonable to be like, those are totally different things. But it's like, there are a grand total of like 3 crocodilians. One of them is extinct. It's like the Megalodon or something like that. Was some like big dinosaur, like sea monster thing was a crocodilian. But apart from that, it's like crocodiles, alligators, and the difference... Whoa, fuck! The difference between them is like, one has an underbite and the other one has an overbite, and that's literally it. I mean, I'm sure there's some...
Isn't there a difference in size?
I mean, I'm sure there's some other difference, but like, come on. Who fucking cares? They go chomp, they spin.
Yeah, I know, as an expert, I thought you would know about this stuff.
Hey, listen. I do know about this stuff, and I can tell you there's no fucking difference to the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't want to hear this sass out of Mrs. Oh, sure, an animal known for spinning, when it is.
Oh, well, I guess technically it is rolling, isn't it? When a dog rolls over, it's different than a dog spinning
yes,
around.
But I think this could sufficiently cause a hurricane, so...
Okay.
Especially if it's a magical crocodile. If you can tell me the magical crocodile doing the death roll.
Magical crocodile doing the death roll.
Yeah. I don't know why you assumed it would be spinning to cause the hurricane, by the way. I was imagining a magical crocodile, like a magical crocodile curse.
Well, I was making a joke, but...
Yeah. That's the excuse everyone who doesn't know about crocodiles says.
Making a joke about a crocodile starting a hurricane? Or I guess a twister, specifically, is what I said.
Trying to pretend she was just joking.
Yeah.
Fascism.
What?
Yeah, you heard me. Yeah, like
Bigot.
yeah, you know how like comedians they get in trouble and they're like, it wasn't a joke, he was serious, and it's like, it's like you better apologize. You said that I was a big retard, and that's not nice. It's like, you know,
You think you can make it all the way to the boss on your own?
Yeah.
It's a big challenge. It does take a while to get used to those controls.
Yeah, it definitely does, but it's because when we were playing what was it called? I got used to the joystick aiming or joystick shooting with the Gauntlet, like the newer Gauntlet game that came out like a million years ago. I played as the elf, I think, right? Or I think you played as the elf actually, so you should be more used to this. I remember the elf was like just superior to all the other characters. By like a shit ton. I'll keep the shotgun, I guess. Actually, I think I'll keep the default gun because I don't like having to switch guns. It throws me off. Okay, I think everything... Actually, is that an item on the ceiling? Or is that just like a light fixture? Yeah, I guess a light fixture. Gotta head off now. Can't stay for more alligator debates. Crocodile debates. Magical crocodile debates. Well, it's been a pleasure having you with us, and the stream is going to be ending soon, so no biggie. Oh, is this a new guy? Thanks for rescuing me. Better get back to the Volgang ASAP. -10 social credit score. Nice. Oh no. Fuck. Alright. Sweet. Oh no! I don't know why that like didn't take me high enough. I think it's like very momentum based. Now, is that like possible to get over there? The money doesn't matter, right? The money matters if you can go like buy stuff with it. Like it's not, you don't get to keep the money though. It's not like super important that I get money. Getting social credit score is super important though because I will die and I will waste all this money, but I will die and not waste all the social credit score. I don't know if I just play lamer than Trisha. It's like attacks all on the sights of his airplane gun. I really like the passive guys that you don't have to activate because then you don't have to think about it. But I got the Red Baron.
Nice. Oh, that's so cute. Flying around in a little airplane.
Yeah. It's his spirit. His European spirit.
It's adorable.
Oh. If I get someone level with me, he starts shooting.
Oh, nice.
So I should just
so much.
So I should just worry about stuff that's like
Right in front of you.
yeah, that's awesome. That's fucking so sick.
He just like obliterates anything. You like point to a target and this guy destroys. My goodness.
Yeah, the Red Baron's fucking cool. He is a
Yeah.
passive guy. I thought I had to like hit right bumper to shoot him, but he's just like alright, we're not getting level with that. Oh.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's the worst.
That's so shitty.
I hate
Even the Red Baron shooting 1,000,000 bullets can't hit the fucking thing on the floor.
Yeah, right.
It's fucking annoying.
I don't even know why they would put an enemy so close to the ground that you can't hit it, other than just to be annoying.
If they didn't have like little like variety enemies like that, the game would get kind of boring, and it's like usually the case. So that's
I
so that's
mean-
like the gameplay theory behind why, right?
If you don't
I'm
want to
not
make
saying
the game, yeah.
I'm not saying I agree, but you know.
If you don't want to make the game boring, I would highly recommend not randomly generating maps. But
Trisha just hates randomly generated maps.
yeah, it's
She's got a-
bad
She's got a hard bias there, but
because
so
it affects how you play. It affects your experience. It affects everything.
it adds more variety to the game.
Yeah, but it's not like intelligent variety. It has no. You know.
Well, you get to like play through an area a bunch of times as that's like your first time, right?
Yeah, but then there's all these like really stupid things that don't make sense.
Like stupid like design choices.
Yeah.
In a game like this, where you're
Like
like
when it has a chest that's like walled off and you can't get to it.
I think it's kind of crazy to see it in like Daggerfall, right? And like the Elder Scrolls is kind of a weird like spot to find it, but in a game like this, it seems pretty like par for the course.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Well, it's gonna hurt your social credit score.
All right, you ready for the boss?
Sure.
You got pretty good health. Do you have another gun
I do.
besides your base? Yeah. A gun with like a ton of bullets would be great.
Yeah, I have all the.
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to like elevate yourself to hit him straight on with the Red Baron.
Oh my god, he died right away. That sucks so hard.
Boy.
Oh, does he not attack above him very well?
Doing good. Dodge.
I just forgot the button swap.
Yeah, I get it. Well, you got like halfway.
Did you pick up a Nazi? No,
It's
the
the
first.
Red Baron.
That's the First World War. That's the Red Baron. You might have noticed he's flying a single engine plane. Those were a little out of date by World War II. Yeah. Hey, look, it's the robot from Captain Planet. You might be right, actually. I don't know. Yeah, anyway. I guess we should call the stream there.
Yeah, right.
But just remember, Trisha doesn't know shit about crocodilians. I am the crocodilian god. I know everything about crocodilians. If you have any crocodilian related questions, I will be happy to educate you. Don't ask Trisha. She doesn't even know about the death roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it called? A roll?
I don't know.
Sure it wasn't the death spin? No, it was the death roll, huh?
Yes, well, it's called a death roll, but a roll can also cause a hurricane with magic powers.
Sure.
I don't know why the cursed crocodile. I don't know why the fucking crocodile god has to spin to cause a hurricane in the first place. I was just assuming he'd have magic, like he has that headdress thing that shoots the lasers in Age of Mythology, but this one it just like, shoots a hurricane.
Yeah, sure.
I don't
let's
even
go with
know where
that.
this spinning comes from.
Yeah, who said anything about spinning? Crocodiles don't spin.
Yeah. Well, you said you said oh, crocodile's an animal known for spinning. I was like, that's literally all they do. And they don't have jaws. Like they don't have like jaw muscles that let them Anyway. Yeah, our first t-shirt design will be Trisha Big Stupid doesn't know about crocodiles.
Did he say what he wanted the newest design to be? David?
Yeah, he wanted a sticker that is crocodile truthers. The truth is out there. Don't believe Trisha's lies.
Yeah, okay.
They spin.
I'll get working on that. Adam showing up with a 14 Wolf 3 Moon t-shirt at some future stream.
uh,
Hell yeah.
yeah, I wanna make my own shirts, or have my girlfriend make my own shirts.
I'll get right on that. How about your logo so we can spam it everywhere? I can do that.
Yeah.
Spread the good word of Burning Star Comics.
I mean, it would be cool to have like a shirt that has like my like book cover on it or something like that. You know, it'd be super fun. I think, and then just get a shirt that's like nice quality to put it on.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we could like make shirts that we could wear and not have them suck after like a single wash and just be peeling off, then we could like
I don't know how to do that, but I'm sure someone online might know.
Yeah, it's like worth a shot. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah, we'll see you on the next stream.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. It's been a pleasure streaming with you boys.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, good night.